Why are the tops of clouds all puffy and fun, but the bottoms are totally flat and boring?
Because the cloud doesn't really end at the flat part. As evaporated water rises, it lifts over a section where it becomes cold enough for the water to condense into clouds. Under that line, though, there's a giant pocket of water vapor ready to rise and turn into clouds to make the cloud bigger. Yep. Inversion layers are extremely stable, that is, any lifted air will return to its original level, because as it rises, it expands pressure, and cools, but the environment warms and the colder air sinks back to where it was. So you won't see big puffy cumulus clouds as they require unstable or marginally stable air to grow. What you may see is fog or some stratus clouds, but generally low-lying clouds in an inversion, or a layer on top of the inversion where the temp falls dramatically. I think bottom of the cloud is at the lowest level it's allowed to be at to remain a cloud. If it goes lower it's breaking cloud law and can't be a cloud anymore. There's a certain height at which clouds become clouds. Think of taking a dinner plate and building a mashed potato mountain. The mountain can be any shape above the plate, but the bottom of the mountain, where it rests on the plate, is always flat. If the plate was made from glass and you held it over your head so you could see through it from below, your mashed potato mountain will now be a mashed potato cloud with a flat bottom. It's because the water vapors in the atmosphere condense at a specific pressure temperature, so once the water vapors reaches the base of the cloud it begins to condense. Make a bubble bath. Be sure there's lots of fluffy bubbles. Now put on your swimming goggles and go underneath and look up at the bubbles. Same thing. When you look at the bottom of the clouds you're really looking at the boundary between air masses. Air gets colder as you go up. Clouds form when invisible water vapor rises and gets cold enough to turn into droplets, making the cloud. This happens at a specific distance from the ground, altitude, making the bottom of the cloud flat and boring. Further up, the cloud can grow in fun shapes and sizes. It also starts to get cold enough for the water vapor droplets to freeze into puffy ice, making it a cool white color.